What's up, YouTube? How's everyone doing today? It is Tuesday, July 20th, 2021. I'm your host, Ty, and this is Smarter Gambling. So, today we're doing the show from Tendy Town. Much needed. Very nice recovery for the stock market. All major indexes in the very bright green, so much needed after, 2 weeks, a lot of trading sessions of slaughter, of bloodbaths. So, great day today for the stock market at least. Crypto, not so much, but we'll get to all of that. So, as always, we'll do our daily stock and crypto review. And no news today, no significant news. So we'll get right into the analysis. Today we'll be discussing AMC, XELA, MMAT, ARDX, NURO. That was a big one today. And NURO. And NRBO. And as always, we'll get to our Yolos. Not too many Yolos today. There wasn't too much on Wall Street bets, but got a few fun ones. So yeah, great show for you guys today. And before we begin, please hit the like button. Please subscribe. And catch me every weekday after market close on the Smarter Gambling Show. Sup, Low Roller? Appreciate you for being here. First one in. Yeah, MMAT still getting wrecked. We're going to be behind the Wendy's. Well, I'll give that the go and the Wendy's. Where's the Wendy's? Boom. Wendy's dumpster. That's going to be us. Yeah, crazy. Crazy stuff. But we'll get to all of that. Alright. Let's do it, guys. Give me 1 second. Boom. Alright, let's do it. So, the Dow Jones finishes up 1.62%. Very nice. Nasdaq finishes up 1.23%. And the S&P 500 finishes up 1.52%. So, very big day today in the stock market. A lot of green. Much, much needed. We've been getting wrecked past couple weeks. So, much needed. Give that the J-Pal. Yeah, Low Roller. Meme stocks coming back today. Except MMAT and XELA. The ones I'm in, of course. Alright, so let's see what's going on here. Big movement. American Airlines. That's up 8%. 8.4%. Wow. Got Apple up 2.6%. That's a big day for Apple. Airbnb up 3.2%. Holy crap. AHPI, that was trending last week. That's down 30%, 30.4%. Wow. ALF, not trending anymore, but that's down 7.14%. We got AMC. We'll discuss this one first today. That's up 24.47%. And ARDX, this one was trending. It's still trending, but it was trending this morning. Not for a good reason. We'll get to this one third, I believe. Fourth. We'll do this one fourth. Quick one to go over. Not much to talk about, but that was down 73.9% today. Good. Yep. All right. Got BlackBerry up 7.5%. Very nice. Got a BLIN, Bridgeline, not trending anymore, but that's down 6.8%. Carve, that's up 10.5%. Not trending anymore, but big day for that stock. CCIV, up 9.37%. Wow. Cruise lines going up because they're opening back up again. That's up 7.45%. Give me 1 second. Gonna mute. Huge Bitcoin conference tomorrow. Why is crypto not pumping? Should it be buy the rumors, sell the news? Not quite sure, honestly. I actually didn't know that, but it could be a case of, yeah. It could be already selling off, actually. And just, you know, we're kind of in a bear market in crypto anyway, so I wouldn't expect any, like, significant pump or anything. But that's interesting. I'll have to take a look at that. Thanks for telling me, Low Roller. Okay. What else we got here? CRTD, not trending anymore, but that's down 4.56%. Was down a lot more before. Yeah, seems like airlines and cruises are going up a lot. I guess travel's opening back up. Got DraftKings up 2.6%. Express up 9.66%. Ford up 4.74%. So yeah, a lot of these blue chip stocks doing really well today. GME, that's up 10.2%. Nice. JetBlue, yeah. Airlines up 6.6%. Costs up 4.75%. MDIA, Media Co. Not trending anymore, but that's down 21.24%. Nasty. Yeah, MMAT. We'll talk about this one third, I believe. That's down another 8.86% today. When the whole market is red, MMAT goes down. When the whole market is green, MMAT goes down. Amazing. Alright. Naked up 18.67%. So yeah, meme stock's doing really well. Yeah, Low Roller. No one here today, but hopefully people come in later on. Slow day today. Newegg up 12.31%. Got NRX Pharmaceuticals. Talked about that one yesterday. That's down 16.64%. And we got NURO. NURO. This was the big stock today. We'll talk about this one fifth. Talk about this one fifth today. That is up 207.98%. Pulling back a little in the aftermarket. NVFY, this was up today. It was trending a little bit last week, but up today, up 37%. Oh, yeah, we had NRBO. Missed that one. We'll talk about this one last. Sixth. That's up 40.78% today. Anything else going on here? Peloton up 6.7%. Very nice. SGOC down 7.85%. Square up 5.47%. Yeah. Wish is up 7.42%. Very nice. So I sold calls on push on Wish. So for the 10 strike. So that's in the money. Hopefully it stays above that by Friday. And I can get the premium and sell that at 10. But if not, I'll just keep selling covered calls. XELA down 9.84%, of course. So it puts on that for 250, and it's already approaching that. So pretty nasty stuff there. So yeah, that's the stock market for today. A lot of green, some red, but mostly green. Big day today, so hope you guys made tendies. I made some tendies. So nice recovery here, much needed. Did I pull the trigger on Dogecoin? No, I'm waiting for like 12. Like 12, 10-ish. Not yet. Almost there. Alright, let's get to crypto. One second. Boom. Alright, here's crypto. Mitchell Williams, balls deep in MMAT. Any help in sight? I'm gonna be honest, man. Doesn't look too good. And we'll discuss this a little later. We'll do MMAT third after AMC and XELA, but, sneak peek. There was some pretty strong support at 360. It was holding that for a little bit, and then now we're falling down again. So, hopefully, 270, it'll get some support. There's some pretty strong support there. But really not looking good, man. Hate to be the bearer of bad news, but this sucks. This really, really sucks. So, I kind of expect it to go to 270. And hopefully it doesn't break 270. If it breaks 270, it's going down to 160. So, yeah, not looking that great, unfortunately. I wish I had good news on this one. But, we'll discuss this more in depth later. But, yeah, that's the summary of MMAT today. Disgusting. Good. Alright, back to crypto. So crypto's down 2.75% today. Not too bad, but, we've been getting consistent days of like -2, -3, -4, so it's starting to take a toll. It's compounding and it's adding up. So, not the worst day for crypto, but we're getting a ton of these days every single day, and it's not looking too good for crypto. Low roller MMAT $14. Yeah, I sure hope so, but maybe a while, quite honestly. Alright, so crypto's down 2.6%. That's sub 30K now. And Ether's down 1.34%. That's below 1,800. What's up, Monica? Appreciate you for being here. It's been a little bit, but glad you're here. You're here for a Neuro after party. So I'm assuming you got in, because you're always in these stocks. Amazingly. So, what price you getting at? How much percentage-wise did you make? Because right now I took a short position. I'm surprised I even got the shares, but I shorted at like $10. Well, I got some at like 9.30, and then I got some more at 10. So, I'm in there the other way. I want it to go down. But, congratulations to you. Sure you made a lot of money on that. 516, wow. So, maybe 100%. Not sure when you sold, but around there. Give you the JPAL. Nice, nice. Congratulations. Very happy for you. Mitchell, you made 4K on... You mean NURO? I think it's NURO is what you mean, but... Lost 2K on MMAT. Hey, well, that's nothing to complain about. I mean, it sucks, you know, it's always... That's a good problem to have, when it's like, damn, I could have made more money. You know, so, still up 2K. Can't really complain about that. I know how you feel, though. It's like, damn, I could have been up another 2K if I didn't do that stupid move. But, you know, you're up 2K. You should be celebrating. So, congratulations to you. Happy for you. Okay. We got Binance here down 4.6%. Cardano down 3.7%. XRP down 4.5%. Dogecoin down 1%. Come on, 12 cents. I want Dogecoin. Yesterday was Pets. I didn't even see that one. Let me look at that one real quick. Pets. Seems like it had a nice little run. But yeah, you always seem to find these runners. Alright, we got Polkadot down 3%, Bitcoin Cash down 3%, Litecoin down 4%, Chainlink down 3.8%. Is there any green? All I see is red. Ether Classic down 6.1%. I swear, the past, like, 2 weeks, all I've been, maybe more, is all I see is red in crypto. Not like any super good days, but every day it's consistent small losses, and it's starting to add up. It's really nasty stuff. I don't see any green. Oh, we got Leo. This one is like always green when everything else is red. Interesting. FTX token, that's in the green, but everything red. Shiba Inu down 4.8%. Yep. So, another, I wouldn't say disgusting day in crypto, but another bad day in crypto. And it's starting to take its toll. You know, this adds up over time. And Bitcoin is like sub 30K now. Pretty nasty stuff. So, hope you guys didn't lose too much in crypto today. You know, I would say buy the dip, but, you know, I wouldn't say that here, because you don't know how low it's going. But yeah, that's crypto. Pretty bad day today. What's up, Garav? Thoughts on CRTD? We could take a look at that one real quick. Give me a second. CRTD. Alright, so it's at 4 right now. Kind of hard to tell, honestly. I think I did it yesterday, but, you know, RSI is at 51, so 52. So that's pretty average, according to the RSI. That's like fair market value, according to the RSI. Didn't do much volume today. So, honestly, man, I really couldn't tell you. There's nothing here that would say bearish or bullish. So, but if it keeps up on stock twits on social media, then I would continue to ride the wave. But because this is more of a momentum play than, you know, actual technicals and fundamentals. So I would say as long as this is still trending, then you can continue to hold. Not financial advice, but as soon as this stops trending on stock twits, then maybe it's time to take profits. But based on the technicals here, it's really hard to say where this is going. This is like pretty average everything. I would say like $4 is probably fair market value. So maybe if you're up, consider taking profits, some at least, and keep an eye on social media. Keep an eye on the sentiment. What's up, Mark? Appreciate you guys for being here. Started the show slow, but everyone's slowly coming in, so appreciate you guys. Low roller, better buy Dogecoin now. Well, remember I did the technical analysis on Dogecoin, and from like 17, the next support is 12. So if I don't get 12, it's okay. But I really want 12 for Dogecoin. Gaurav, I think Monica's part of a bunch of chat rooms on Discord, I believe. So maybe she could direct you to certain chat rooms. Mitchell, when do I cut losses on MMAT? Well, I guess that's kind of subjective, on how much pain you can take. What you can do, not sure how many shares you have, but not sure how familiar you are with options and covered calls. But what you can do is sell covered calls on MMAT. So, I mean, you probably won't at an 8 average. That's pretty tough. But you can get like $10 per covered call, which probably ain't much. Honestly, that's pretty far out there. 3,600. Wow. Okay. So you are balls deep. Wow. Good. Yeah, Monica says X trades. So pull up the calculator. So you do. So you'd make 3. You could sell covered calls for the 8 strike, because that's what your average is, for $10 each, and you can sell 36 contracts, and you would get $360 that way. So you can average down that way slowly, or you can just straight up buy the shares and average down. But when you should cut is really up to you, depending on how much pain you can take. But I will say that, yeah, next support is 270, and then 160. So pretty sure it's going to 270, unfortunately. But if it goes to 160, if that's too much for you, then cut there. But it's tough because, RSI is at 37, so that's telling us this is not quite oversold just yet, but it's approaching that. So you really don't want to sell low. This is a tough situation here. So personally, what I would do, I just sell covered calls and continue to hold, and hopefully get a bounce soon, because it does look like it is kind of bottoming out. Hopefully 270 is the bottom. I thought 360 was the bottom, but apparently not. But we are starting to get like a curve here, starting to like form a cup. So hopefully 270 is the bottom. But if you want to stick around for the MMAT analysis, we'll get to that third. Okay, first one, AMC. All right, so I haven't talked about AMC too much of late, but big day today. So let's do it. So right now, it's trading between the sideways channel, this rectangle of 460 465, and 42. So if it goes to the upside, all right, rewind. All right, so here's AMC. This finishes at $43.09. That is up 24.47% today. Okay. So right now it's trading between the sideways channel of 44.65 and 42. So if this goes to the upside, next level of resistance would be 44. What was it? 44.65. 47.85. 51.25. 55.20. 58. 62.60, and then the all-time high of 72.62. Now, if this goes to the downside, next level of support would be 42. 37.80. 32, 26, 2050, 1630, 14, 12, 890, 7, 510, 420, lol, and then the low of 190. So right now, to the upside and the downside, these channels are pretty decently sized. Bigger on the downside. So if this goes to the downside, expect more price action than the upside, but either way, they're pretty decently sized, so either way, expect a decent amount of price action. But if it goes to the downside, expect more price action than if this went to the upside. Okay, RSI is at 49, so that is pretty average. Pretty much where it's supposed to be. So according to the RSI, at this price of 43, this is pretty fair market value. It did 166 million in volume today, which is slightly more than it has been doing past couple of days, but nothing too crazy. So, so this pump isn't unjustified or anything, but you know, 24.5% on an average volume day. Kind of weird. Not suspicious, but kind of weird. So we might have a cup and handle forming here. The bottom of the cup being 32. Top of the cup being 62. 62.40. So that's a bullish indicator. Not saying this will be a cup and handle, but we kind of see one forming. So if this is in fact a cup and handle, this could shoot back up to 62.50, 62.40. Not financial advice. So either way right now, if you want to go long or short, understand that this is a gamble. I mean, it always has been since it became a meme stock. But, you know, like I said, very, pretty decently sized channels to the upside and the downside. So either direction it moves, expect a lot of price action. So you're either going to make a lot of money or lose a lot of money. If I had to choose one, this is not financial advice, I'd probably say this is more likely to go to the upside because of the cup and handle here, possible cup and handle, and because of the strong social media sentiment. Not really getting any bearish indicators, just some bullish and some neutral indicators, but not really anything bearish here. It was looking pretty bad. It looked like it was going into free fall, but caught some pretty strong support at 32. So hopefully 32 is the bottom. It kind of looks like that. Not going to say it is, but it's starting to look like 32 was the bottom here. So I would say this is more likely to go to the upside than the downside. But however, if you want to go short, so I can support going long. Just understand the risks. Now going short seems also like a pretty decent play. The channels are, pretty wide here. So if this does break 32, this can easily go all the way back to 16. What is this? 1630-ish. So I'd probably think about going short if this breaks 32. But I wouldn't just jump in right here going short. But yeah, neutral indicators here, some bullish indicators. So kind of hard to tell where this is going, but if it were my best guess, I would say more likely to the upside. Probably the best thing to do is just to avoid it altogether. If you don't want to lose any money, if you're not very risk tolerant, then best play is just to not take a position at all. Just stay away from this. Like I said, this is more like a gamble, not an investment at this point. I mean, ever since it became a meme stock. So, just do what you want. You guys do what you want with that information. Because honestly, this could go either way. Long and short seems like both seem like pretty decent plays here. Hard to tell. So yeah, congratulations to everyone who made money in this one today. And I salute everyone who diamond-handed this one all the way from the bottom to the top and back down. True apes right there. So, props to you guys.
With diamond hands, they knew they'd profit if they could only hold.
Good luck to everyone who is currently in the stock and who's looking to take a position. This is AMC. Monica, can we look at LXU when I get a chance? Sure, we can do it right now. Yeah, you're getting ahead of me, Monica. I was gonna do NURO and talk about that news there, but yeah, and also LXU, wasn't gonna talk about it today, but personally, I did short that one. Or no, maybe not LXU. What was it? No, I did short LXU at 730-ish, so up a little bit right here. Do I have a donate button? No, but when I hit 1,000, I have if you want, I got my Bitcoin and Ether address in the description, Mitchell, and PayPal, I believe. So you can do that if you want. Appreciate it. And when I get 1,000, I'm going to activate Super Chat. So hopefully get to 1,000 soon, and you can donate that way. But if you want, you can you could hit my Bitcoin and Ether or PayPal. Do I have Venmo? I don't even know, but it should be in the description. Appreciate it, Mitchell. So LXU, the reason why I shorted this one, Monica, is because I saw a cup and handle here. Around 750, 760-ish. So it topped out at 770, and I jumped in at like 735 because I thought it was coming down. But yeah, I predict that this is probably gonna come back down to 625 if this is a cup and handle. The bottom being 5, bottom of the cup being 5, top being like 750. So difference between there is 250 divided by 2, and that's how I came up with 625. So personally, I'm short this right now, and I'm looking to cover around 625. Still holding LXU and NURO out of day trades. Yeah, there was a lot of stuff to day trade today. But yeah, I probably dumped this one. Not financial advice, but I probably dumped this one as soon as I could if I were you, because it's probably coming back down to around $6. That's my prediction. Not financial advice, but looks like a cup and handle here. So I expect it to pull back about halfway and form the handle. And crazy volume today, 5.2 million. So don't expect that amount of volume tomorrow. So yeah, a lot of indicators here saying that this is probably going to go down. Bearish indicators. Cup and handle. And the volume. RSI is at 61, so that's a little above average, but yeah, I think it's going to pull back. Okay, next one, XELA. All right, here's XELA, XELA Technologies. This finishes at $2.75 today. That is down 9.84%. Where's my good? There it is. Yep. Could have been worse, because earlier this morning this hit like 255 or something. So recovered a little bit. So I guess we can't complain that it finished down 10%, but what the hell? Yeah, hit like 254. Yeah, so honestly, looking at this chart right now, looks pretty bearish. Looks like it's going into free fall, and it's not really catching any support. It's not catching any support. So, unfortunately, this is probably going to hit 245, and hopefully it catches some support there. Seems like there's some pretty decent support at 245. But if it breaks 245, then it's going back to 215. And then we have some very strong support there. So hopefully it holds, catches support at 245. If not, hopefully it catches support at 215. But just looking at this chart, it doesn't appear like this is going to be done free falling in the short term. Monica, you got a friend trapped in XELA? Yeah. Should have hit the sell button. Got to know when to sell. Sorry about the siren, guys. Just going to talk over it right now. Yeah, I'm trapped in XELA too. Well, I guess I'm not trapped, but I sold puts on this yesterday for $250. So I was like, this ain't going to go down to $250. Looks like some pretty strong support at like $280. And then, yeah, today I wake up like, oh my god, what is going on here? So, still got a month to go on those. But, I might be bag holding at 250. At least I ain't bag holding at 5. But, alright, yeah, let's analyze this. And, 1 second. Waiting for the siren to pass. Okay. And yeah, there was this gap up at 150. So, you know, the gaps usually do fill. So this is likely, that's telling us that this is likely going to come back down to 150 at some point. Hopefully not anytime soon. And hopefully it doesn't fill the gap. You know, the gaps don't have to fill, but they usually do fill. So that's a bearish indicator. This might come back to 150. Good. All right, let's analyze. So right now, this is trading between the sideways channel of 285 and 245. So if this goes to the upside, next level of resistance would be 315, 360, 415, 460, 550, 610, and then the all-time high of 782. Yeah, Monica, bankroll management. That's important. I learned that from poker. Bankroll management. You gotta, you know, only take a percentage of each trade. Only a percentage of your cash stack. You can't just like YOLO. Don't be an ape. I mean, it might work, but I don't recommend being an ape. Don't YOLO. Not a good idea. Sometimes it works, but usually not a good idea. Okay. Now, if this goes to the downside, next level of support would be 245, 215, $2, 190, 170, 145, 125, and then the low of $1. Mitchell getting an XELA in the morning. Yeah, that might be a good idea. Probably gonna keep on falling. Where's my meme for that? Give that to Tinder. No, not Tinder. Timber. It's going down. I'm yelling timber. Where's my other one? Baby, are you down, 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 down? Yep. Is it a meme stock? Yes, absolutely. It is most definitely a meme stock, yeah. Not that popular on Wall Street Bets, but very popular on Stock Twits. This is like right behind AMC every day. Okay. Yeah, so right now, the channels to the upside and the downside are pretty wide. So either way, there's going to be a good amount of price action, decent amount of price action. But if this breaks 460 to the upside, then the channels get really wide, and it could easily go back up to the all-time high and more once this breaks 460. Might be a while though before we hit 460. RSI is at 52. So that is pretty average. So according to the RSI, this is pretty fair market value. And very low volume today. It did 72.5 million in volume, which is significantly less than it's been doing past couple of trading sessions. So that's a bit suspicious. You know, doesn't really, kind of makes me think that this sell-off today was unjustified. I mean, past couple of days, you could justify the sell-offs because there was a lot of volume behind it. But today, really no volume. And it keeps tanking. So, that's a bit weird. Okay. So, if you want to go long, I really don't recommend that right now. I know you guys want to buy the dips, This is not a dip. This is a free fall. Let's do that again. Some assholes honking outside. So, yeah, if you want to go long, I really don't recommend that. I know you guys want to buy the dips, but this is not a dip. This is a free fall. So, if you want to go long, just hold off. You can probably get this for a better price than $275. So, I support going long, just not yet. Just wait. You're probably going to be bag holding if you go long right here. Not financial advice, but 210 seems like a pretty decent price. If it goes to 210, I would say, yeah, good price there. If it goes to 150, really good price. Definitely buy in at 150. Now, if you want to go short, that's a decent play because this is probably going to come down a little bit more or a lot more. It's in free fall right now. But you won't make the most money. You know, the time to go short would have been $5, even $4. Here at 275, you already missed the big tendies if you want to go short. So you could probably make a decent amount of money, some money, but not the greatest play going short right here. There are way better opportunities out there in the market for short plays. But I mean, I guess you can do that. Decent play, just not the best. You know, yeah, just looking at this graph, this is very bearish. Not catching any support. And we got the gap up at 150. So, bearish indicators here. It's in free fall, and it doesn't appear like it's going to stop in the short term. So, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but that's what the chart says. This is a really nasty chart. So I don't know. Maybe if you guys are holding right now, if you're long right now, consider cutting, consider taking profits, consider selling covered calls, selling puts. There's a bunch of different ways you can go about this, even just straight up averaging down. But this is probably going to keep going down in the short term. So hopefully it holds at 240. If not, hopefully it holds at 215. But this is really looking bad. If it goes, if it breaks 215, this can honestly go all the way back to 150 and fill this gap. Hopefully not, but it's a very real possibility. Monica, no, you can sell options on it. They just released options this week. That's why I sold puts yesterday. I was like, oh yeah, hell yeah, they got options now. Let me sell some puts. So I sold for 250. And then, yeah. And now it's pretty much at 250. So, that's not good. So I might be bag holding. Still got a month to go. But I'm like, oh my god, this is so nasty. So, yeah. If you want to go long, don't do it yet. Hold off. And if you want to go short, it's a decent play. But you already missed out on the big tendies. So, sorry to everyone who lost money on this stock today and the past week. Disgusting. But hang in there, you know. And good luck to everyone currently in this stock and to everyone who's looking to take a position. This is XELA, XELA Technologies. What's up, Joe? Good. Yeah, damn right. Good.
Good.
Yeah, you weren't here before, but I was like, yeah, MMAT, when the whole market's red, MMAT's down big. When the whole market's green, MMAT's down big. Same thing with XELA. Whole market red, down big. Whole market green today, down big. Amazing, amazing. But, you know, covered calls, there are some people bag holding at 5. MMAT, there's some people bag holding at 20, so RIP. Feel real bad for those people. I'll take bag holding at 250. That's not too bad. But damn, what the hell? This is crazy. Alright, next one, ARDX. Oops. All right, here's ARDX Ardelyx Inc. I think that's how you say it. This finishes at $2.01 today. That is down 73.9%. Yeah. Disgusting. This was trending. Not going to talk about this one. Not going to spend too much time on this one. But I thought this was worth mentioning because this was trending this morning. Still trending. So we're not going to go over any support or resistance here. But you can see here, well, there was news on this. So let's go over that. So it says, Ardelyx shares are trading lower after the company announced it received an FDA letter regarding the NDA for tenofovir, indicating deficiencies that preclude discussion of labeling and post-marketing requirements / commitments at this time. So, yeah, they got a letter from the FDA saying, we're not satisfied with your labeling and post-marketing of your drug. It doesn't have to do with it doesn't have to do with the final decision if their drug gets approved or not. But FDA says you got to fix some things up right now. So, very negative reaction to this. And yeah, stock went from 740 all the way down to 180 today. Just like that. Go. So yeah, got this huge gap down from 740 all the way to 180. So, with the gaps, usually the gaps do fill. So at some point, this is likely to come back to 740. I'm not going to say how long that's going to take. Might be a while. But the gaps do usually fill. So that is a very bullish indicator here. You see the RSI down here. It's at 13. So extremely, extremely oversold and undervalued right now. You rarely see RSI below 20. So, not financial advice, but this could be an excellent buying opportunity here. This could be, well, this is an excellent price actually, but, if you buy here at 2, you can like 3.5 times your money here. If you're willing to hold. Not financial advice, not saying you should, but based on all the indicators here, looks like a great buying opportunity. Just seems like there's a lot of FUD from this FDA letter. So, consider going long here. Definitely don't go short, but consider going long here. This could be a great play here, going long. Probably filled before that MMAT gap. Yo, Joe, you should be a comedian. You're hilarious, man. Buy puts on this one? On ARDX? I think you mean buy calls. Buy calls. I don't think you mean puts, right? Buy calls, you mean. Well, the IV is pretty high right now. It's at like 160, so I wouldn't go for the options just yet. But just straight up buying shares right now seems like a pretty good play. So, yeah. That is ARDX Ardelyx Inc. Very sorry to everyone who lost money today. Very disgusting. But, I would say average down. This is a good time to buy in. Hope you guys cut, actually. But if you didn't, very sorry. Best play now going forward is to average down. So, yeah. Sorry to everyone who lost money today. good luck to everyone who's currently in this stock and to everyone who's looking to take a position. Yeah, everyone in this stock today, get the Wendy's. That's where they're all going to go right now. It's going down. I'm yelling timber. That's ARDX today. All right, next one. NRUO or NURO. Big one. Oh crap. It's going in the aftermarket. That's not good. I shorted. Good. Who the hell keeps calling me? Well, glad for you, Monica. I'm diamond hand short. Okay. Let me draw another one here. All right. Here's NURO Neurometrix Inc. What the hell? Sorry about that. Someone's spamming my phone. All right, here's NURO Neurometrix Inc. This finishes at $10.04 today. That is up 207.98%. Yeah, it's past 12 now. It's at like 12:40. Wow, 12:50. It just keeps on running. Right in front of my face. All right. There was news as to why this is squeezing right now, so let's take a look at that. Okay. The company said its Quell nerve stimulation device received a breakthrough designation from the U.S. Food and Drug Administration for treating chronic pain, fatigue, and other symptoms of fibromyalgia. I believe fibromyalgia is the lung disease where it like fills up with phlegm and it's like a chronic illness. Don't quote me on that, but I think that's what it is. Your mom has fibromyalgia? Well, then this stock means something to you. That's cool. Sorry to hear that, though. No, it's not? Okay. Never mind. Shows what I know. That's cystic fibrosis, I think. I'm getting it confused. Chronic pain. All right. When margin calls, I ignore the phone too. Well, I ain't that much of an ape. I ain't getting margin called anymore. I used to, back in the day when I first started trading. No, I learned my lesson. No more margin. Yeah, Joe, you're hilarious. All right. So yeah, great news today. So the apes piled in, the institutions piled in, and now it's squeezing. It's still squeezing in the aftermarket. It hit the high today was $12. It blew past that in the aftermarket right now. Okay. So let's analyze this. All right, so it's sitting on this support of $10 right now, which it finished at today. So if it goes to the upside, next level of resistance would be $12. And then if it goes past 12, then it's on to uncharted territory, and the market will decide for itself. So we're currently in that, in the aftermarket. And if this goes to the downside, next level of support would be 580. So long way down. And then after that, it would be 540. And then we got a bunch of support after that, but we're not even going to discuss that right now. Kind of irrelevant. But if this does hit 540, then there's going to be a lot of support. So either way right now, upside or downside, there's going to be huge, huge price action. So be careful, guys. This is a gamble at this moment. But yeah, once it hits 540, then there's going to be some support, and then the price action should calm down. But yeah, from $10 to 580, that's a big difference. Big difference. So yeah, expect a lot of price action. AC John, will MMAT drop further? Yeah, you missed earlier in the show. We went over MMAT, but yeah, I'm afraid so. It does look like it. I can just show you real quick. It's probably going to hit 270, and if it breaks 270, probably going to hit 160. So most likely, yes. It does appear, looking at the chart, at the technicals, that it will drop further, unfortunately. ORPH like? Yeah, it is. It is actually. It does remind me a lot of ORPH. Not as bad. Actually, the one we just did, ARDX, that one is kind of like ORPH. Because it got the same letter from the FDA. It didn't moon like it, but it went down like it. Did I see they bought Bitcoin puts for 20K December? I did not see that. Who bought them? That's kind of concerning. Found the first bullish thing on MMAT all week. Max pain is $4 for options. Well, fingers crossed. Don't know how low this is going. Alright, back to... Okay. So, if you want to go long, I highly recommend against that right now. Alright, no, let's back up. Alright, so the RSI is currently at 93. So this is extremely overbought. Extremely overvalued. So, be careful, guys. Getting into very dangerous territory here. It did 272.5 million today. So by far the biggest volume day ever. Huge volume today. So yeah, this squeeze, this pump today was confirmed by the volume. Now, if you want to go long, I highly advise against that. That seems like a very bad play right now. Not financial advice, but for the reasons I just stated, huge, very high RSI, very high volume, huge channels to the upside and downside. This is very likely coming back down very hard. So going long is a very dangerous play right now. Although, if this does continue to run to the upside, there are fat tendies to be made. I just think it's, just my opinion, I think it's very unlikely this is going to keep running. So, I would not advise going long. You would probably be FOMOing at the top, and you are likely to be a bag holder if you do that. Now, if you want to go short, that seems like a good play. Still very risky if this does in fact go long. You know, you're probably going to lose a lot of money, but it's very probable that this is going to come back down to the downside, and it's probably going to come down hard. It's probably going to crash back down. This really does not look too sustainable. So, if you're okay with putting up your money and accept that there is a chance that this might go very bad, I'm totally behind it. You know, this seems like an excellent short play right here. All the indicators right here. This chart is absurd. Everything is screaming that this is going to come back down very fast. So if you want to go short, I support that. I think that's an excellent play. Not financial advice. Again, just be aware of the risks. This could keep running, and if it does, and you're short, that's going to be really bad. So, yeah, that is NURO Neurometrix Inc. Congratulations to everyone who made attendees on this one today. Very happy for you guys. Fat attendees. 200%. Wow. And more in the aftermarket. And good luck to everyone currently in this stock. Honestly, you should probably take profits. And, yeah, good luck to everyone currently in this stock. And to everyone looking to take a position. Mitchell, when will the cup start to form? Well, we need some support first. We need some support first. So, you know, once it finds a bottom, then it'll start to form. So, maybe 270. Maybe 160. Hopefully 270. I thought it was going to be 360. Nope, broke right through that. We were getting some support at 360. But broke right through that. Sorry about the siren, guys. Yeah, broke right through that. So hopefully 270. If not 270, 160. So, yeah. Pretty painful. So we got to look for some support first. Hopefully 270 is the bottom. I sure hope so. Can you guys like the video? If you haven't yet, I'd appreciate that, guys. All right, last one. NRBO. All right, here's NRBO. Neurobo, Pharma. This finishes at $3.97. That is up 40.78% today. All right, there was news on this one, so let's take a look at that. Oh, there was no news. Never mind. My bad, there was no news. So, this just looks like some ape stuff going on here. No news to justify this pump. Alright, let's analyze this. Yeah, so I see this gap up from like 290. So, that's a bearish indicator. That means that this is likely to come back down to 290 at some point to fill the gap. Probably pretty soon. And no, this isn't a cup and handle. I was going to say it's a cup and handle, but it doesn't look like it. So let's zoom in here. Okay, So right now, it's sitting on this support of $4, which I finished at today. Actually. So right now, it's trading between the sideways channel of 410 and 380. So let's do the downside first. So if this goes to the downside, next level of support would be 380, 350, 325, 310, $3, 280, and then the low of 270. Now if this goes to the upside, next level of resistance would be 410, 425, 440, 465, 490, $5, 515, 535, 550, 580, $6, 605, 615, 625, 650, 660, wow, $680, $7, $720, $740, $790, $810, $850, and then the high of 9. So there's a lot of resistance here, and to the downside, there's pretty decently sized channels to the downside. So if this does continue to go down, expect a good amount of price action. So that's not really good if this does continue to fall. And to the upside, there's a lot of resistance. So very bearish looking at this. There's going to be a good amount of price action to the downside and not too much going to the upside. Going to take a lot of buying pressure for this to break all this support to the upside. RSI is currently at 69. Nice. So, not quite in overbought, overvalued territory, but pretty much. Overbought territory is 70. So, pretty much overbought. And it did 125 million in volume today, which is by far the biggest volume day ever. So this pump today was confirmed by the volume. Mitchell, appreciate that, man. Really appreciate that. Thank you. Okay. So, if you want to go long right here, honestly, doesn't look like too great of a play. I would not recommend that. Like I just said, there's very strong resistance to the upside, so you would need a lot of buying pressure for this to break all this support, all this resistance here, and you really can't expect nearly as much buying pressure as we got today. RSI is already really high, volume is really high, so all really bearish indicators here. I really don't think this is going to keep running to the upside, so I would not recommend going long. I don't think that's a smart play. Now, if you want to go short, seems like a decent play. As I said, there are pretty wide channels to the downside, so if it does go to the downside, there's going to be a good amount of price action. We got the gap up at 290. So another bearish indicator that's telling us that this is likely to come back down to 290. High RSI, high volume, so a lot of bearish indicators here. So this is likely going back down to this likely is going to the downside. So you can probably make a decent amount of money here at $4. But you kind of missed out on the fat tendies, you know. Fat tendies would have been at $5.50 at 5, but $4, pretty decent price here. So if you want to go short, I can support that. There is a decent amount of money to be made. Not the most money in the world, but decent amount of money to be made here. So pretty good play, I would say. I would support that. Not financial advice. So yeah, logically, doesn't really seem like a good idea to go long. I don't recommend that. And if you want to go short, you could probably make a good amount of money. Pretty decent play there. I would support that. So that is NRBO, Neurobo, Pharma. Congratulations to everyone who made money in this one today. And good luck to everyone currently in this stock and to everyone looking to take a position. Alright, so that is all the analysis for today. Let's get to the Yolos. Not so many Yolos. Only got 3, I think. Just a few fun ones. Nothing too serious. So let's take a look at those. One second. Gotta pull this stuff up. Okay. What's up, Nadim? Appreciate you for being here. My opinion on CCIV. Well, as a company, you mean? Honestly, I don't like it too much. Quite honestly, well, it's gonna be LCID, right, for Lucid. To me, personally, doesn't mean I'm right, but to me, if you want an American EV company, just go with Tesla. You know, or if you just want to play EVs in general, just go with Tesla or NIO. You know, CCIV, they're way behind compared to Tesla. Well, everyone's way behind to Tesla, but you know, NIO is like in second. They have a lot of growth potential, but and plus, you know, NIO is in China and big market there. CCIV, it's like a pretty small company. Probably gonna struggle at first. I don't really like it. I mean, let's look at the chart. Well, there is this gap right here at 50, so, you know, that's a bullish indicator. Merger will yank it this week. Well, you know, that's a risky play. That could be a buy the rumor, sell the news play. Or it could be, you know, an actual catalyst. Mitch A. CCIV is a high-end luxury. Don't be racist just because Saudi Arabia has a big portion. Well, I mean, Tesla has the Model S Plaid. NIO is high-end luxury. You know, to me, I mean, if you want to buy one, sure, but in terms of the stock, I don't really like the stock, you know? Sorry, unpopular opinion. To me, you might as well just go with Tesla. But as far as the stock goes, this gap right here, that looks pretty good. Might go back to 50. Not sure what it's going to convert to price-wise after the merger. But, you know, when it comes to catalysts, I don't like making plays on catalysts because it's usually buy the rumor, sell the news. So, I wouldn't look too much into that. But looking at the chart, this gap does look pretty juicy here. So, that's a reason to buy it. But in terms of like long term, I would just go with Tesla or NEO. So, sorry if that's not what you wanted to hear, but that's just my personal opinion. Okay, so today we got GME, BlackBerry, and SPY. Joe says you see a winner who accidentally pulled that off. Yeah, a little bit of luck involved. All right, so this one is by my Reddit account, my Reddit accountee. They say GME, 5,100%. 1,500 to 70K. Yeah, Mitch A. Yeah, it's better growth. It's a better growth stock than Tesla, but if I had to choose between CCIV and NEO, I'd probably go with NEO. Honestly, NEO has way more infrastructure than CCIV, bigger market. So, I mean, I'm not saying you're wrong. I could be wrong, but just personally, if you're looking for a growth EV company, I'd go with NEO. Do I think it'll fill the gap Thursday? Probably not. Probably not. Probably it's going to take a little bit longer. But if you're willing to hold, then doesn't seem like a bad play right here. Okay, so we got, don't know how many calls this is, but we got GME expiring July 16th. So this is already over. Expired on Friday. Okay, so it's already over. $30 strike. So I'm not sure how many calls this was or when they bought it. But yeah, I'm kind of assuming this was like way back. Like, I think this was a Leaps, and they bought this way back. So this doesn't appear to be an FD. This appears to be a well executed and planned play here. So, not your typical Wall Street Bets ape stuff. Look at that, 69K. Huh, lol. Yeah, Mitch A, you have a good point there. A lot of people don't like Chinese stuff. Personally, I don't mind it. I'm big on NEO. I'm big on Alibaba, but you have a good point there. So that comes down to preference, really. I'm not saying CCIV is bad. It definitely will go up. But as a company, I just think they're pretty behind some of these other companies. Lagging here. Okay, so really nothing to analyze here. This guy says it all. 5,100%. Give that to Jay Powell. So, yeah, 1,500 to 70K. Very well done. Huge bagger here. Wow. So, I can only just assume, but yeah, this does seem like this was bought months ahead. Possibly even back in January. When GME first went big. This appears to be a Leaps. So, I like this play a lot. Very well planned, very well executed. And paid off really big. Wish I can get some hits like this. Wow. So yeah, you know, great expiration, great strike price, no FOMO. Very well executed. I like this a lot. So, my Reddit accountie, congratulations to you. Little jealous, big jealous. Appreciate the post. Great content, very entertaining. Yeah, congratulations on the attendees. And good luck to you in the future. Alright, this one is by Huge Cucumber 1152. They say BlackBerry YOLO update. And we're going to look at the options only, because real apes don't buy shares, they just buy options. Alright, so we got 196 calls. I only see 140 here, so let's go over that. So, 100 calls for BlackBerry $12 strike, expiring August 6th. 2 weeks out. And same expiry date. 40 calls for the 20 strike. What's BlackBerry at? Did really well today. $10.6. 1060. Okay. So yeah. This was a 21K YOLO, and right now they're up 3K. Up 14.5%. Yeah, so right now they're up 3K. Honestly, I think the best play here is to take the profit. I'm not quite sure if BlackBerry is going to. It's definitely not going to be above 20. You know, well, the contracts there are already pretty much worthless. $5 each, so got $200 there. That's most likely going to expire worthless. But as for the $12 strike, possible, but that's what? 20% gain needed in 2 weeks? Little less, but around 20% gain needed in 2 weeks. I don't know. I don't think so. I personally don't think that's going to work. So, you know, very risky play here. So I think the best play is to take the money and run while you're up. Because if not only are you going to lose your 3K profit, you're going to lose your 21K initial investment as well. So, I think this was very lucky today that, you know, BlackBerry ran up so much. What'd it run? 7.5%. So, yeah, I really think the only play here is to cut and take the profits and you know, appreciate the tendies. I think holding here, diamond hands, would be a mistake. I might be wrong, but, you know, this is really risky stuff here. So, the safest logical thing to do is to take the money and move on. But either way, Huge Cucumber 1152, thank you for posting. Great content. I certainly hope you take the profits. But no matter what, either way, please post updates. I like to see how this goes. So, good luck to you. Alright, last one. This one is by Cyhawk1. They say, after my puts yesterday paid massively, I did a quick scalp of some calls today for a gain of 50K plus. So far this week on SPY. Okay. So yesterday, this guy made 47K on SPY. put for the 430 strike. Not sure how many he bought, but up 47K on that one yesterday. Give that to J Powell. So, very well done there. Ballsy play, but, very well done. And then today, made another 5K. So today, this was a $430 strike call. Bought 50 of those. $5,000 YOLO. And up 101%. Up $5,050. So this is pretty risky, ballsy stuff, and I probably wouldn't recommend that anyone do this unless you're pretty experienced and have the money to lose. Because usually, this is really hard to pull off. He guessed correctly 2 times. Well, the big one was yesterday. But, yeah, this is really hard to pull off. And this was just really well executed. Usually doesn't go like this. So, this is not typical. And I really don't recommend this, but it worked here. So, really not much else to say about that. Risky play, but paid off. So, congratulations, man. Yeah, Cyhawk 1, congratulations to you. Thanks for posting. Great content. Fat Tendies. Yeah, very well done. Applause. So, yeah, thanks for posting, and good luck to you in the future. Alright, guys, that's the show for today. Anything else? Questions, comments, concerns? Anything you guys want me to look at? If not, I'm going to sign out. And I appreciate you guys. The show started pretty slow, but, a lot of people came in, so a lot of interaction today. And, you guys made a great show today, so appreciate you guys a lot. Oops. Yeah, thank you guys. You guys make the show possible. And the channel is growing really nicely, and there's a lot of people, coming in here every day. So, yeah, appreciate you guys a lot. All right. Gonna sign out now. Thanks, everyone, for watching today. I appreciate you guys. Please, like the video. Please subscribe, and catch me every weekday after market close on the Smarter Gambling Show. You apes already know, diamond hands to the moon. I'm Ty. This is Smarter Gambling. See you guys tomorrow. Peace out.